Welcome to part 2 of the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World playthrough. In this episode, we're gonna take on Lucas Lee, the second Evil X. He likes to hang out at Casa Lama's film set. Oh god, it's TMZ. Punch their asses in the face, they deserve it. Punch them! Punch them! Wait, does Canada even have TMZ? That is one thing that the Scott Pilgrim universe gets factually correct. The paparazzi is freaking annoying. These guys will just continuously flashbang you with their cameras and makes you wonder why Captain Price didn't recruit these guys into the SAS. The good thing is that they're only in this level, so we'll never have to see them again. That's Lisa Miller again and some other girl I don't know. I told you I'm not a real big expert on the Scott Pilgrim lore, so I'm just kind of like, I know a fair few amount of characters, I don't know everybody in this universe. From now on, there's going to be one shot per level, with downtown Toronto being your main hub world for this game. So you can just go back to the first level and get more items if you ever need to. Alright, got everything I need, time to go. Bye Lisa. Bye Stranger Danger. I still don't know the dark-haired woman's name. And yes, that was the sprite of Edgar Wright trying to stage Scott Pilgrim's death. And fun fact, Edgar Wright was supposed to direct Ant-Man. It's funny to look back nowadays and think, they just put the Edgar Wright sprite in the same stage where you have to fight one of the boyfriends who was played by Chris Evans in the film. And Chris Evans would go on to become Captain America. Now I'm super curious as to what Wright's Ant-Man was going to be about. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be mostly the same, but from what I've heard, there's just so many creative differences between Marvel and Wright that he just kind of got fed up and left. So, yeah, that's kind of the deal with studio interference and bullshit. Now, if it were Spider-Man or even Iron Man at that point, I would probably understand the studio interference, but Ant-Man? Nobody knew Ant-Man. You can take risk with Ant-Man, like... What? Oh, okay. That was the rantiest rant I ever ranted on. Now, back on the subject of Scott Pilgrim, that green uranium bomb will self-destruct and take half your health if you're not careful and take it out quickly, so... be sure to take it out quickly. And I don't know why Lucas Lee was fucking around with the bomb anyway, like shouldn't he be away from that thing? And speaking of Lucas Lee, man, there's like 50 different topics on this ex-boyfriend alone. His bio. Lucas Lee. His occupations are actor and professional skateboarder, and his power and skills are skateboarding skills, acting skills, brute strength, and minor fighting skills. Wow, this guy is a real nice guy, isn't he? His hobby is making movies, and his goals are to defeat Scott Pilgrim. That won't work! And now for the history of this douche canoe McGee known as Lucas Lee. Lucas was the second ex-boyfriend of Ramona. According to her, during her time in school, he was only a geeky kid who followed her during drama class, or math. She only remembers it had too much drama. Sometime after school, he learned how to skate and became cool, causing Ramona to date him for a short while, until another boy came around. Insert Todd Ingram. Lucas was later contacted by Gideon Graves, asking him to be a member of the League of Evil X's. And Lucas, with a kind heart of gold, of course he joins. Why wouldn't he join? I mean, he fits the bill of typical bad guy. He skateboards, he smokes, he's an actor, and more importantly, he's a dick. No, not dick. You can hang out with dicks and be cool with them. I'm talking about a straight up dick. With an emphasis on the letter dick. So guys, all we have to do is defeat Lucas Lee, send him back to the 1940s where he'll become Steve Rogers, and he'll fix the error of his ways there. Trust me, it'll work. Either that, or he'll just die in a skateboarding accident and explode. One of those is true and it's not the Marvel ending. Okay, I won't make any more Marvel references, I promise. And here's Edgar Wright again. He appears twice on the stage, so this is the last time we'll see him. The director will send suicidal stuntmen with TNT to try to blow you up. You can either just block it or move to the top or bottom of the screen. Then you have the actresses in costumes. The green variant has a flame breath that you cannot block, so you're gonna have to move up or down a plane in order to dodge it. And then there's the blue variant, which I find a little bit more annoying to deal with actually. They have guns. Now yes, the shots are blockable, but they also have an anti-air attack. You do have boulders on your side. You just throw these sons of bitches at the enemy and they'll all get knocked down. It just cuts straight through the group. Like, I don't even think they can block it effectively. They just get destroyed, freaking ruined by rocks. And then you have these flailing fanboys, actors, what are they? You can just punch them once and they die. We don't even get to fight Mr. Right. I'm kind of disappointed in that. So just like with the bomb, if you take too long with this car, the screen will explode and you will take massive damage. And goddammit, the paparazzi's here. Fuck! Now for some advice on the flash photographers, because they are annoying. Spam the block button. 9 times out of 10, their flash will activate your counterattack, and if they're close enough, they'll get absolutely punished by it. You see what I mean when I said that Scott's moves get more and more devastating as he levels up? He just grabs the guy by the shirt and proceeds to punch him in the gut. It's just freaking, it's satisfying as all hell. And all the other characters get the same sort of similar grab move too. Now here's Lucas Lee, the fucking cornflake. He's pretty easy to take on, especially since I'm already in berserk mode, and I can just wail on him all day. Haha! Yes, I am that crazy, but the berserk mode doesn't last, and I just kind of, yeah, there you go. But be careful though, there are these goon skateboarders that are just getting in your way, so. And I don't know what happened there. It looks like Lucas Lee got stuck in a corner, but in reality, in the actual footage, he just kind of spazzed out. Like, YouTube's not showing it because of the compression, but he's just kind of fidgeting in the corner non-stop, having a seizure. Okay, so he's gonna grab the skateboards and skate in this letter Z formation, so you gotta watch the pattern on that. So what you want to do is get Lucas to drop his skateboard. The Z formation isn't bad, but you do not want Lucas to hit you with his skateboard. That hurts. It really hurts. Oh, and also the extras can go get bent. They're annoying. And now that Lucas is flashing yellow, yes, even the evil X's can activate their berserker modes too. Lucas can tank hits as well as do double the damage. So he's in even more of a beast mode than usual. If that's even a thing, I don't know how you can go into more of a beast mode if you're Lucas Lee. Scott, you barely stubbed your toe on that skateboard. How are you hurt? You jumped through windows tougher than— Ow! You see, I'm kind of failing at trying to hit Lucas Lee with the skateboard. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. The skateboard does a lot of damage. Looks like Scott will never get Lucas's autograph now. Too bad, he was a dick. Oh, it seems like Stills managed to cheer up a little bit. But I don't know why it looks like he just spotted the nearest Baskin Robbins and was like, "Oh, ice cream!" Oh man. And Kim just looks kind of pissed as always. And speaking of Kim, That was a perfect segue. At the end of the next couple of parts, I will be showing off the different characters and their fighting styles. And the weird thing about this game is how the saves work. It's basically, if you pick a new character, it's basically a fresh game. Like, you can't beat level 1 as Scott and then turn around and play level 2 as Ramona. No, if you pick Ramona after you beat level 1 as Scott, you have to play level 1 over again as Ramona. It's kind of weird and archaic how it works, but that's how the game was programmed, so I can't complain there. Kim Pine and her nightmarish face. Holy shit, man, what is that? Kim's moveset is kind of similar to Scott's, but not. She's slower to hit with, and she's a bit weaker than Scott, but she's also not as slow or heavy as Stills or Ramona. She also has a projectile attack as her final special, whereas Scott kind of has this judo punch to the face. And her desperation move is a sweeping baseball bat to the grill. Now, where does she keep this baseball bat? Does she have it up her skirt? Does she have one of those subspace suitcases? Like, I don't know. I need answers here. And I don't know why that guy's just dry humping the air, especially with Kim in the same vicinity. Like, there's a lot of things wrong here. And don't get me started on Mega Scott. Like, his victory pose is just awesome. So yeah, that's Kim, and she's awesome in her own right. And if somebody were to pick Scott, I would most likely pick Kim second. And I also like her movie counterpart, even though I don't really like the way she looks. And I'm saying this with a kind heart because I have nothing against the actress. It's just that things in a visual media like animation or a drawing doesn't really particularly transfer well into a live action format, and therefore Kim's attractiveness kind of suffered from that. Like, Scott Pilgrim was okay, but then again, Scott Pilgrim in the novels looked like a normal dude, and therefore he looks like a normal dude in the movie. And even Ramona with her 1001 different hair colors made the transfer okay, so I don't know why Kim didn't make the transfer like Ramona did. It's, I don't know, it's kind of jarring, but yeah. I have nothing against the actress though. She's a good actress. Ramona still has that running slide, so she can skate into enemies like Scott does and still do damage, but her running attack, or running heavy rather, is a butt bounce instead of a shoulder tackle. Okay, how does he clothesline me so hard that he trips? That makes no sense. This stage theme was just as awesome 10 years ago, and it will remain awesome forever because it's on Monoguchi. Anyway, I'll see you in part 3 where we'll take on Todd Ingram, the third Evil X. See you then.